Hello people, it is Code and welcome back to the TimeShot Server. We are out here at the Age of Empires builds right now, and I actually just recorded a whole episode of building a mining camp actually. And as I ended the episode, I said goodbye, did my usual thing, and I looked at my recording and realized it didn't record any of it. Something was wrong with Fraps when it started recording. I don't know exactly, but when I went to go look at it and hit stop, it was not recording anymore. And so I'm not sure what happened, but I didn't get any of the recording, so it missed all the building that I did here, which is okay, I guess. It kind of stinks to throw it away, but I'm probably just going to talk about the same things I talked about then. So I've recorded this once already, I guess. But anyways, welcome back. I've been gone for about 2 weeks actually from the TimeShot server. I was gone at that conference last week, and I pre-recorded some episodes so you guys could keep up, or so I could keep up with everything and make sure that there wasn't huge gaps. But yeah, so I was gone for last week, or 2 weeks ago, and then this week has been really busy for me, doing a lot of stuff, so I haven't had like any time to play on here or record. Oh, I might want one of these over there now that I think about it. But yeah, so it was a good trip overall. I'm not going to get into too much detail and talk about it too much right now, but it was a very enjoyable conference. I learned a lot of new things that I didn't know before. But yeah, anyways, let's get to it. We're going to continue working on the mining camp because I didn't finish it. So the mining camp is really the next logical build, I guess, in terms of what you do in the game. There's the town center, which is first in the game that you start with. You spawn a couple villagers in, and then you send them off on their jobs. The villagers then go cut down wood. They go pick berry bushes. They build other buildings for you. They go collect gold, they go collect stone, and all those types of things. So the mining camp is actually responsible for collecting the gold and the stone. So those are the two resources that you get from the mining camp. So I'll show you what I've done so far over here. This is the spot I picked for my lean-to mining camp thing. On the inside, it's kind of a kiln smelting area for all the resources you would go out and gather and bring them back in here, and you'd smelt them up. I've designed this little style. There's a piece of netherrack down there. I lit it on fire. I put this, kind of looks like a kiln, like smelting up the gold. There's a shovel with a piece of coal in here, so you could shovel the coal into the kiln to keep it hot and keep it cooking. What else did I do? I put some pickaxes on the side so the villagers can come up here and punch these off and go walk off and start mining their stuff, whatever they're gathering at the time. Just did a couple variety to add some detail. Let's see what else. This is kind of a simple lean-to. It's not really anything complex structure here. And I added like a little top part as well to it, so that it looks like it's smoking like a fireplace kind of would, so that the heat is released a little bit from the top, so that it has somewhere to go rather than just being trapped. What else? What else? Oh, this is pretty close to the lumber camp as well. I'm going to have to build some paths to each of these and to the town center and really start to connect them all. In the game, you really don't have any walkways or paths, so I don't know. I'm planning on doing it just because it's Minecraft and it would make more sense to have some logical way to see everything. When you're playing before, you're kind of playing in a third-person view where you kind of look from the top. If you've ever looked at like those overviewer maps that we have for TimeShot, that's really the view that you play in for Age of Empires. So you don't actually walk around like this in the game. It's really more of a third-person view, so you can kind of see and manage everything within your empire. But anyways, so I built that piece, which is really just the lean-to structure where they would do the smelting. Put a piece of coal in there. I'm going to add a couple more pieces of coal actually to it. Oh, I don't have enough. I have to go back and get some. Dip into my supplies inside my town center. Let's go grab it. Anyways, I think today is Father's Day. So you guys should definitely go and wish a happy Father's Day to your dad. Thank him. Oh, I got some blocks. Perfect. Thank him for all that he's done for you. Even though you might not realize it, your dad is a very important person in your life. You should definitely go and thank him for all that he's done for you. Whether it's just spending time with him or going out and doing something together. For my Father's Day, I'm actually going to be going out and going golfing with my dad. It should be a lot of fun. I do this. I've done it for the past couple of years. I'm not very good at golf, but I still go out and try to play and hang out with the guys. I go with my dad, both my grandfathers I go with. I usually go with my cousin and my uncle as well. I'm trying to think who else usually goes out. That's usually it. Maybe my brother if he's willing. Sometimes my brother's a little stubborn. But yeah, it should be a good time today, since that will be today, even though I'm recording this a couple days before. So go wish your dad a happy Father's Day. Do something nice for him. Let him take a nap. Don't bother him. Whatever it is that your dad likes to do. Just kind of make it, a day where he can relax, because dads do a lot for us. So let's see. I'm going to build some piles of ore. So like I said in the game, these are responsible for collecting stone and other materials. So I'm actually going to make just a few piles that they would maybe be mining out here. I built this purposely next to this cave because it makes sense that you might have a mining camp next to a cave, so that if they wanted to do some, what do they call it? It's not branch mining. It's called, like a gold shaft mining. If they wanted to build a gold shaft, they could do that right next to here. I'm not going to do that, but you could. Is the idea behind it too. So you have the surface kind of gold that I'm going to put down here. I'm just going to make a giant kind of pile and mix it with some stone as well. Actually, I'm just going to build it all out of gold, and then I'll just replace what I want to replace with stone. I ran out already? That was really fast. I need more gold then. Did I have any extra in here? No. Okay. So let's just, I guess maybe I should have started with stone and replaced it with gold. Alright, let's take out the stuff that's just going to be buried anyways. Let's do like that. Let's put some stone here. Stone there. Sure, why not? There we go. I don't want this to look so symmetrical, I guess. So I need to expand it out a little bit. I'm going to have to remove this tree right here. It's in the way. Goodbye, Mr. Tree. Always clearing out all these trees. Feel kind of bad, but it makes sense to kind of like, as you progress and evolve, your world should start cutting down some of these things and removing them a little bit. So it makes sense, I think. I'm going to have to remove this guy too, I think. Let's get rid of you. Get out of here. Perfect. Okay. And those should go away in a second. This is looking not quite what I'm looking for here. Take that out. Take that out. Take that. Put one down here. That looks better. Maybe make it a little bit thicker on the back. Like this. Take that out. And this and this. Yeah, that looks good for a pile. I don't want to waste the gold. Let's do it like that. There we go. Yeah, I like that. That looks better. Much better. I'm going to take these leaves out as well. Kind of in the way. Just get rid of them, punch them out. So yeah, E3 was this week as well. I want to talk a little bit about E3. I watched some of it. If you guys don't know what E3 is, it's kind of a gaming expo, I think. I don't even know what it's really called, to be honest. But it's a gaming expo where they show off a bunch of things that are coming out for their games, or for their consoles, and different companies coming out with what games they're developing right now and what their next big moves are for the coming year. It's really, I think, meant for gamers to see what's coming up and get some hype built around them, and them to get some feedback for what you're looking for. So last year it was announced that, oh, I thought I heard a spider. Last year it was announced about the Xbox One, and they showed that off, and there was a lot of negative feedback about it. And then they showed off the PS4 as well at E3. Those were the first times either of them were exposed. And they made a lot of changes to the Xbox One based on what the feedback was from E3. So they're kind of a good conference for consumers to hear about what's going on, what the next big thing is, and also for the companies so that they can understand what people do and don't like. And Microsoft ended up making a lot of changes, like I said, from it. But this year there was nothing too gigantic, I guess, announced. I mean, it was just the consoles just came out. There's a couple things that from last year that I was still looking forward to this year. Oh my gosh, I already forgot the game name. It starts with a D. The game that I'm looking forward to. It's coming out to PC. The District? Is that it? Is it the District? I can't remember. Now I'm gonna look stupid. Yeah, I think it's called the District, maybe. Oh, I'm gonna facepalm if it's not the District, but I think that's what it's called. I don't remember, but that was the game I was looking forward to last year too, that they announced last year, and it looks kind of like very similar gameplay, but that was really the only one that I was super looking forward to that they were talking about. The other stuff they announced, it looks all good and cool, and they have some interesting looking games, but nothing that I don't know, that I'm really super interested in. A lot of the titles that come out are the big AAA, gaming company titles that you kind of expect. The Nintendo one actually interested me a lot because they came out with the Super Smash Brothers for Wii U, and that has been like my game for the past like 10 years at least. That's kind of what I've been really, I don't know. I loved the Smash Brothers games. I remember when they came out, the first one came out, I was super excited about it. It was so awesome. And then the second one came out as well. What was it? Super Smash Brothers Melee. Was that the first one? No, it was just Super Smash Brothers, then Super Smash Brothers Melee, then Super Smash Brothers Brawl, and I think this one's just called Super Smash Brothers Wii U, I think. So there's 4 games, I guess, for Super Smash Brothers, but I have loved them all. I've always enjoyed playing those. So that really was awesome to see some of that. I knew they were developing it and saw some of the gameplay, and it feels and looks just like the others, which some people criticize Nintendo for doing that. I don't think it's that bad. It's okay. They know what people like. People like these games, so why wouldn't you make the games that people like? That's always been kind of my argument around it. So I think it's all good. Let's put the last one up in here. Do that. What else do we want to do here? Oh, I kind of wanted to build a wheelbarrow thing that would kind of transport some of the stone. This might be a huge fail depending on how it goes here. Oops. Let's put that away. I don't need it anymore. Maybe take slabs instead? I'll take both. Why not? So we kind of have to make... The wheelbarrow is actually very hard to make. I'm going to put it over here so that if it looks ugly, that'll be away from the immediate spotlight, I guess. How wide is it going to be? Maybe 3 wide? Yeah, that might be good. And we'll do something like that. And, ooh, this might be... Maybe I'll make it facing away from the building so I don't have to worry about how long it's going to be. Really? So, start it off like that, maybe. Maybe. How's that look? If I do it like that. And then like this, maybe? This might not look good at all, what I'm doing. Just kind of winging it. KohdWinging it. Alright. Let's try it like this. That might be okay. Yeah. I think that's good. Nope, not like that though. and like this. And then we're gonna put some wheels like I was trying to do before on here. Get rid of that bucket. Let's go like this and like this and like that. And we'll just match it up on here on the other side. Give it a wheel. Okay. That doesn't look too bad so far. And we can just extend this out a few. One more maybe? Maybe like that. Let's maybe make this one go up here on the front. Get rid of these. So this is kind of like where you make... Whoa! Suicidal sheep. Alright, I'll put you out of your misery. That scared me. Goodbye, sheep. Don't do that to me ever again. Well, you won't be able to now. Oh, sheep. That was terrifying. Okay, put the wheel on here as well. This actually doesn't look too bad, I think. So you'd have like maybe a horse pulling it from the front, or maybe two people could stand under here and pull this. I actually like it. It doesn't look bad at all. Let's put some cobble in it was my plan. Make it look like it's been filled with some stone that's been collected. That doesn't look bad. I like that. That looks cool, actually. That looks very good. I'm really happy with this. It's kind of floating, but that's okay. What are you gonna do about that? You can't really make things not float in Minecraft. So there's our wheelbarrow. There's our gold pile, and there's our iron and stone pile. I was thinking of that server. But yeah, I think this looks pretty good. We have like a little area for if we wanted to make some swords or weaponry, or we wanted to make more pickaxes, we could do that here with different materials. What else? Is there anything else that needs to go on out here? Maybe make this... Maybe I could put some bone meal down or something, add some grass. It kind of looks kind of plain. What else is in here? I could plant a tree. I could put an apple. Meh. This might be good. I like this for a little mining camp here. So yeah, these were, the mining was really done through the Middle Ages, and they went for a lot of different materials. In the game, it was more about just gold. Gold was the resource, and stone that you were getting from those camps. But in real life, they would go for like copper and salt and tin, on top of going for iron and things. What was I doing? I already forgot. Oh, bone meal. Bone meal. Let's just grab some bones. So they would go for even more types of things in here. Even silver too. And coal. I guess I could have made coal. Maybe I should do that. Maybe make a coal pile as well. That would make sense that they'd mine for coal here, since that is a material available in the game. Do we have the coal? Some silted coal somewhere? And there it is. Let's mix it in with this. And then the invention of gunpowder, when that was invented, that really increased the demand for getting sulfur and saltpeter, I think it's called. Peter, I don't know how it's pronounced. But that really increased any demand for those products, because you wanted to make explosives with gunpowder, so you needed to mine the materials to make gunpowder. So let's add a little coal spot over here. Anything military-wise, you needed to, you need to get that gunpowder. So, I'm gonna accidentally grab some of this. Let's put some stone down. This and that and that. It's really close to the gold. Go away, tree. Despawn, please. Break it down. There we go. That's very good. Let's put one more here, and one more there, and there, and here. That looks nice. Alright, let's add the bone meal now. to this area. Let's see what we get. Some other stuff. I'm gonna have to thin this out like I usually do. Way too much. Put some down here. Yep, let's get rid of some of that. Around our entrance. Okay, that looks pretty good. Get rid of some over here as well. So yeah, that's kind of what they were used for in the game. Let's grab this. But also in real life. Okay, come on, apple. Do I not have inventory room for apples? Don't. There we go. I'll eat you later. Put this up here. So I think that looks good for our mining camp, even though you guys missed the first half. I kind of summed up what I did anyway, so that's okay. So guys, I think this is going to be the end, and I hope you enjoyed this one. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.